Makamagab, everybody. Gregory Lalor asked me to talk about The Warriors. Alright, so this is a movie I absolutely love. I do love this movie. But before I get into this, I want to let you all know right off the... If you haven't watched me do movie reviews in the past, then you should stick around and watch this, because I am hands down, the worst movie reviewer on YouTube. I'm proud of that, man. And I'm going to prove it to you. I'm just not good at this, man. You know, there's too many people out there that do movie reviews that put me to shame. They know the name of the people that do the fucking key grip, you know, during the credits, you know. I just watch a movie and I'm just going to try to make it good, and it's going to fail miserably. But I will talk about The Warriors, both versions, all right? This is the director's cut, and this has, comic book strips. And I've seen a lot of people complain about that. I like it. I don't mind it. Now, yes, I prefer the original. I do prefer that version. But I didn't mind this comic book strip thing going on during this. This version is what I watched yesterday. And I haven't watched this in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I should watch it more. You know, but yeah, watching this yesterday, I'm like, man, what amazing filmmaking. This movie is kind of larger than life. You know, it's just too... it's so in your face and so fast paced. And everybody in this friggin' movie was awesome. You know, it's not Oscar, Meryl Streep bullshit. This shit is just like escape reality. You know? Escape reality and live through these crazy fucking gang members trying to get home to Coney Island, right? That's how I view it, you know? It's not whatever, you know? But, yeah, it's awesome. So here I am going to try to describe it. By the way, most people would say this is going to be a spoiler alert. But don't worry, you can watch me and I can say what happens. But I'm so bad at this that you'll forget, all right? But all the gangs are getting together somewhere in New York, you know, to go listen to Cyrus. And Cyrus was there, and he giving a speech. Can you dig it? You know who he looks like? A lot like The Rock. You know, the wrestler? He does. That Cyrus guy looks just like a wrestler. I wrote it down here. His name was, where's his name? I even wrote Roger Hill. I don't think I may be wrong. Maybe he is related to The Rock. I doubt it, though. I know The Rock's dad was a wrestler. But, I don't know. I don't think he's related to Rock. I'm just saying, his face looked like The Rock's face. Alright, yeah, and then this guy, Luther, kills Cyrus and blames it on the Warrior. Now, there's a funny thing about Luther. I was watching the movie and I remembered this in a D. Snyder interview. Luther, D. Snyder wanted it to be him in the Leader of the Pack video, and he said he refused because he didn't want to get pigeonholed, you know, the Luther guy. And then D. Snyder brought up, but his name was Luther in this movie, The Warriors, and then he did 48 Hours, and his name was Luther again. But I have a theory. I think this guy, Luther, when he got offered the video, he said, oh, I'm going to do a music video? All right, let me hear the song. And he heard the song, he said, fuck that, I ain't going to be in that shit, that's embarrassing. That's my theory. But yeah, Luther. And then another thing, all the gangs dress so cool, except those hillbilly looking guys with the overalls, with the dude with the roller skates. Those were kind of like off a bit, but I like the riffs. The original, when you see the riffs in the beginning of the movie, the way they're dressed, that shit is badass. Then at the end of the movie, they come out and they're all dressed in black, but they still look badass. And just the faces, people talking in the dude's ear, you know, during the riff meetings. It was just great popcorn movie, you know? All right. And then, all right, the first gang they encountered was the Turnbulls, which was a bunch of skinheads. Like riding a bus with a bunch of skinheads hanging off it. You know, it's like, I don't know, 40 of them. And the Warriors only like 5 or 6 of them. So, yeah, the Warriors got away from them. And then this DJ talks about, you know what, I shouldn't talk about the goddamn movie. I'm just gonna breeze through the shit. I'm not gonna sit here and do a commentary on the thing. I'm just gonna give you my reactions to certain parts. Let's see. Oh, for a brief second, you see the poster for the movie Foul Play with Chevy Chase and Goldie Hawn, and I absolutely love that movie. I love it so much that I'm not going to do a review on it because I don't want to insult it. But, all right. Then, the Baseball Furies. I wish I could find my Baseball Furies shirt, man. Yeah, that's my favorite gang because, you know, of all the makeup, they just looked awesome. They didn't kick much ass, though. I mean, the Warriors kicked their ass. I think one Warrior got hit by a bat, but the rest, they just fucked them all up. But still, they look cool as fuck. I like them. They were the best, I thought. All right, then the Lizzies. Which, that scene, it's like there's a gang of chicks that take in the Warriors. But then, you know, they tricked them. They started making out with them and shit. And then they try to stab them and kill them. But they got away in time. And then this girl with a gun, she must be a stormtrooper from the Star Wars movies. Because she unloaded this gun on all the Warriors and missed them all. They got away from that one. All right, what else happened? Oh yeah, opening. You know, the opening scene too. I saw like a little commentary. The opening scene for the movie was actually the leader of the Warriors in the daytime talking to some chick on Coney Island on the beach, right? And they decided they should cut it out because the movie should start at night, and I couldn't agree more. It's a perfect way to start that movie. In the dark, man. Just right off the bat, you're about to get your ass kicked for the next 90 minutes. Yeah, I love that they took that out. And, all right, and as far as like what I remember, because he asked me to talk about what I remember when it was in the theaters, because after all, I'm old, man. And I remember it well. Though, in my mind, I think I saw it in the theater back then, but I'm not sure. I probably did it. You know, that's the one thing my memory can't grasp if I ever... I don't think I've ever seen it in the theater again, period. Like, you know, if they re-released it and shit. Which I should, because it's so good. But yeah, I remember there was news that gangs would go see the movie, and there were rival gangs, and they'd shoot each other and shit, and there was a lot of that going on in select cities here and there. So they pulled the movie from the theater. First, they pulled the promotion. They saw this all going on. Go, look, stop with the promotion. They stopped promoting it, but it was still getting a lot of people to go see it. So they said, fuck it, pull it. So they pulled it from the theater. Then it became huge on on video and probably HBO and stuff. But yeah, I remember that. So maybe it was pulled from the theater before I had a chance to go see it. Yeah, like I wrote here, the editing's amazing, and it's just exciting. It's an exciting movie that goes 100 miles an hour. It's relentless, man. It is a relentless in what they go through. I mean, I don't think it's physically possible for the Warriors to run that much, you know? I mean, they can run that much, but at that speed, I mean, because they are hauling ass in these scenes that are maybe like 10 seconds long, 15 seconds long, because you know they can't go longer than that running that fast. No normal human can do that. But it's great. You know, the Warriors are all in great shape, and Ajax is my favorite. Ajax is hilarious. He's a dick, you know, and just the acting, I gotta say, it's not like Meryl Streep bullshit. It's just escape reality, fun, action-packed gang movie, basically. So there you go, Gregory. I hope you enjoyed my review of The Warriors. You probably didn't, but I tried, man. And everybody out there, I tried as well. But now you can say, that's the worst movie reviewer on YouTube. Hell yeah. I win the prize. I'm number one. I am the worst. Oh, it's thundering. Before my lights go out like it did when I was doing that last review, I gotta say thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen, go watch The Warriors. And listen to Joe Walsh in the City. My favorite Joe Walsh song is how it ends that movie. Listen to that song because it rules. And schmack 'em a gob.